I want to give you a little bit of feedback on the first question of Quiz 2. And the first question dealt with the U.S. Census Bureau's syndicated data for Little Rock. And the reason that we wanted to look at this is I want you to practice navigating and interpreting a major source of syndicated marketing data that we can use to potentially segment a market. So let's look at it relevant to Little Rock. And the question asked you to go to the general population and housing characteristics. So we're going to go there. And once we get there, we see specific demographics for Little Rock, Arkansas. So our very first one asks for males and females in Little Rock. And if we look here at the very first line of data, we see that the total population for Little Rock is 193,524, and that looks about right. So our males and females should add up to that total number. So here's all of our age information that is asked later in the question, but let's scroll down and see what we get for the male and female question. So here the total male population for Little Rock is 92,245, or 47.7%, and some of you reported both, and that's great. And if we just keep scrolling down, the total female population is 101,279, or 52.3%. And the next question asks which age group has more residents, 25 to 29, 65 to 69, or 10 to 14. So let's scroll back up where we see our total population broken down by age. And if we look down at the 25 to 29, that's 16,786, or 8.7%. We go down to the 65 to 69. That's a lot smaller, 6,523, or 3.4%. And then back up to the 10 to 14. That's 12,688, or 6.6%. So that biggest age group was down here at the 25 to 29 with this 8.7%. And the last question asks if more housing units in Little Rock are owned or rented. So let's scroll down until we see information that talks about whether houses are owned and rented. So we went through gender, now we're going through race, now we're going through relationship, now we're going through households. Oh, housing occupancy, that looks like something that we want to look at. So let's scroll down and see what kind of information it gives us. Let's see, this is occupancy, housing tenure, owner-occupied housing units. Bingo, that looks like what we want. And that number is 46,078. And if we keep scrolling down in this section, we see, aha, renter-occupied housing units, and that is 35,940. And just about all of you got this one right. Yes, there are more owner-occupied housing units than renter-occupied housing units, but this is where we got those numbers.